Happy wedding day.
Matrimony is at the very heart of the mystery of human existence. Pope Leo XIII writes, "Marriage is a great sacrament, honorable in all, holy, pure, and to be reverenced as a type and symbol of the Most High mysteries."
There was a wedding in Cana in Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Jesus and his disciples were also invited to the wedding. When the wine ran short, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." And Jesus said to her, "Woman, how does your concern affect me? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Now there were 6 stone water jars there for Jewish ceremonial washings, each holding 20 to 30 gallons. Jesus told them, "Fill the jars with water." So they filled them to the brim. Then he told them, "Draw some out now and take it to the head waiter." So they took it. And when the head waiter tasted the water that had become wine, without knowing where it came from, although the servants who had drawn the water knew. The head waiter called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone serves good wine first, and then when people have drunk freely, an inferior one. But you have kept the good wine until now." Jesus did this as the beginning of his signs in Cana in Galilee, and so revealed his glory, and his disciples began to believe in him.
I, Matthew, take you, Abby Jo, to be my wife. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you all the days of my life.
I, Abby Jo, take you, Matthew, my lawful husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death do us part.
I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Matthew and Abby Jo Brumley.
And now it's time for the beginning of something new. Don't ask me how or why, I'm so certain I love you. So long, a part of this miracle, cold love, long enough to know that I'm nothing without your love. It seems meaningless to keep searching for something else. Being with you puts aside all of my worries, all of the threats.
Fourth maid of honor speech in like 3 years, so I just had a list of things and I just changed the name. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Abby and I's friendship is very special. It started, I think we kind of became friends in fourth grade basketball, where Matt sat me on the bench the whole time. I think some of us here still on a quiet night can hear the claps of Matt Lutz from the sidelines. But it wasn't until sixth grade when our friendship really blossomed and Abby stole my boyfriend and dated him for a week. I'm not even sure how, but it was then and there that we became best friends. I could go on for hours and tell you countless stories of many, many memories. Everything from braces to basketball, chicken nugget parking garages to chicken patties on a wall, 13th birthday parties, just some crazy stuff. We went through the turmoil of middle school together, and we survived. From our fourth period family fun photos to scooter races to skipping lunch to watch Sanford and Sons. And we, of course, can't forget how great it was walking in every Friday knowing we got special lattes. We also survived high school together. And we even managed to break some records of people telling us that our friendship would never last, but here we are. Then things changed when we moved away to college. Abby, of course, went to West Virginia. Yeah, woo. And I went to Kent State. You know what they say about those guys up there? Can't read, can't ride, Kent State. I consistently dropped nuggets of insight of how Jesus loved you through our whole friendship. But my favorite moment of our friendship was seeing you believe it for the first time and watching everything click. And then from there, it only got better. And I'm extremely thankful that we serve an intentional God who placed Matt in your life. And I'm very thankful that I have peace knowing that this is the will of God for both of you, even though you're leaving us. Matt. But we've survived this before. Matt, I can honestly say that I'm very grateful for you as Abby's friend. You've helped mend a beautiful heart in this whole process. I obviously don't have marital advice to give you. Thanks for laughing. But I do know this, and it's that love is not something that you fall into. It's a choice. I'm reminded of the story of Jose and Gomer and how that's reflective of God's love for us and how every day you guys have to choose each other for spouses. I pray that you understand that every single day God grants you, you have to choose to love your spouse that day. Sorry. Regardless of the fights the night before, regardless of the bills that need to be paid, regardless of the struggles ahead, you must choose love. Matt, God is entrusting you with his daughter. And Abby, God is entrusting you with his son. And I pray you guys don't take that duty lightly, but I faithfully believe that you won't. So with that being said, can we raise a glass to Abby and Matt?
You know, growing up with my brother, I'd like to think that I've gotten to know him better than a whole lot of folks. So for everyone here that's, going to be involved with Matt for the rest of their lives, there's two things that's pretty much sum up my brother. So The first is, are you worried yet? Should have been worried when I started writing this yesterday. So anyway, the first thing that sums up Matt Brumley is that he's hardworking. And me and his family, we saw this in his time in school and with his career. And when Matt finds passion for something, he never stops working towards and for it. But, with that hard work comes a little bit of a competitive edge, too. Like how we got engaged just a few short months after our sister. But I did. But it's safe to say that Matt is going to do the best he can for Abby and hopefully one day their family, because he is so hardworking and passionate about her. And I knew the first time he brought he brought her to come meet everyone, I thought to myself, like, wow, she must be so patient. But we'll get to the second thing too. He's a deep thinker and a deep feeler. My brother can call you in his car on the way back home to West Virginia and tell you a little bit of absolutely everything that he thinks he knows. His mind's just constantly moving and operating every minute of a 7-hour car ride. And while this can be hard to always appreciate, it's not hard to admire. But with my brother's mind comes his great heart, and ever since they first started off, I knew Abby had and has a special place in my brother's heart. Congratulations to the both of you, Abby. Welcome to the family.